I always thank you for your time and the data you spend in watching my videos anytime I post them. And all I will tell you is thank you very much, and may God richly bless you and give back to you whatever amount of money you may have lost watching my videos. And today's video is quite interesting, very interesting, and I guess you wouldn't want to miss it because it is in the form of a question, very interesting one. And this guy wrote it to me and want me to also give my opinion and my ideas. And this is it. He said, please, I want to ask this question. I want to understand, what do women really want when it comes to the football match? I guess you understand. Is it a big and long bowler or the duration of the match? So this gentleman want to know exactly what our ladies want. Do they really want a man with a big bowler, or they want a man that can go for long during the match? If you leave me, I will say that 90% of women want the two. I don't know how you also think. Yes, 90% of women want the two because it is the big bowler that will get them attracted to the man. Anytime a woman sees a man with a very big joystick, such a woman, even if she is having a serious husband, a serious boyfriend, will still have some sort of, attraction to the man or feelings for the man. Yes, that is natural. It is like we, the men. Anytime we see a beautiful woman, even if we are having, a wife or a girlfriend, we still get attracted to that beautiful woman because everybody wants to, be attracted to something that is beautiful. The same thing applies to the ladies. Okay, so it is the big bowler that gets the women attracted to the men. Now, after they get closer to the man, that is where they begin to find out whether the man can go for long or not. You understand? So big bowler or big joystick is very important, and that is the main reason why majority of the men nowadays are always trying to get it. But I always keep on telling them that it is too late. Even though some herbal practitioners still have the belief that indeed there is a medication, but I have never, or I have not yet seen any person with the medicine that can make your bowler to be strong, or to be big rather. I remember yesterday I posted a short version of yesterday's video on Facebook, and one man who is a Nigerian, and I think he is also a herbal practitioner, he just commented that I should do my research very well because he has something for that, and it is 100% guaranteed. Even though I have encountered so many people like him who will tell you, doctor, I have, go and do your research. Then now if you say, okay, if you have, bring it forward, they will not bring it out. So this man, I picked his number and then called him behind the scene, and I spoke to him. I didn't even reveal myself to him. I just spoke to him as a normal person who is in need of the medicine. So he's told me that, okay, he will do this, he will do that, and he even gave me the price and all that. Later he found out that I was the one, who called him. So he came back and was even asking me, oh, why didn't I, reveal myself, blah, 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 because we are all in the same business, blah, blah, blah. I say, oh, that is not my, my interest. My interest is You said you have the medicine. Now, bring the medicine. I am ready to buy the medicine. And if I buy it and I give it to people and they use it and they see that it is good, forget about it. You are a millionaire. You are already rich. So just prepare it and then give it to me. He said, okay, in that case, he's going to give it to me. So he's now checking the way bill, the cost of transportation from Nigeria to Ghana and all that. So I asked him to do the total calculation, the total estimate, and then get it to me. So I have promised him that as soon as I get it, I'll give it to people, some people. If they use it and they see that it is good and they are seeing progress, then everything is okay. But until then, even though, like I said, I have encountered so many people like that, spoken to them, and still they haven't brought the medicine. So that put one aside. So to answer, the question I just read to you, the big bula is very important. But the problem is that if you don't have it, don't force it. If you are blessed, if your friend is blessed to be having big bula, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should also by all means have it. That is how you were created. I hope you understand. So to answer my good friend, women do want both. They want the two. They want big bula because it is the big bula that can get them attracted to the man. Then after the big bula, then they will begin to look for the long journey. They will begin to look, okay, this is big. Now the question is, can it go for long? Then let's try. You understand? So they want both, in my candid opinion. But that is also not to say that you should kill yourself or you should, work yourself, out, all in the name of looking for medication that can make your bula to become very big. Okay, the size of the bula has everything to do with your family background or your family history. If your father happens to have a very big bula, it is quite likely that you may also have the same thing. Okay, or if any of your grandparents have or grandfather have big bula, the likelihood that you also inherit similar size is high. Vice versa. I hope you understand. So anytime you see your bula very small, right from your childhood all the way to your adulthood, just investigate, just find out whether your father was having the same or any of your grandfathers also have the same. You understand? Please stop comparing the size of your joystick to others. If you do that, you always find yourself in a wrong hands. People are going to squander your money all in the name of giving you something that can make it very big. You understand? So your concentration should be on whether it is strong and it can go for a long journey. Because truth be told, your bula can be big. If it cannot go for long, still the woman will leave you. So that is why most women will get attracted to big bula. And after they get near the big bula and they find out that this thing is just big, it has no use, it can't go for long, it can't be strong, it is just big, just like that. It is for this, for cosmetic. It is just for cosmetic purposes. When the man wears a jeans, you see it very big in his pant, just to attract the ladies. Meanwhile, when you go near it, you won't find any. That is where the woman will begin to change her mind, will begin to draw back, will begin to say, this thing is just big, but it can't go for long, it can't go for any, it can't do anything meaningful to me. So eventually the woman will leave you irrespective of how big it is. You understand? It is like a beautiful lady scenario I just gave. If you are beautiful and yet you don't have good manners, you don't respect, you are disobedient, you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to speak to a man, you don't know anything about human relations, definitely men are going to run away from you, irrespective of how beautiful you are. The same thing applies to the men, irrespective of how big your bola is. If the bola is not strong, if the bola cannot go for a very long time, automatically no, the women will come all right, but at the end of the day they are going to leave your life. Yes, they will come because your big bola will attract them. They will come. At the end of the day, they will leave because they will find out that your bola is nothing to write home about. I hope you understand. So, men, let's advise ourselves. Make sure you always get it strong. That is the most important thing. I don't know your opinion about this question I just gave. Let me repeat the question again. Please, I want to ask this question. I want to understand, what do women really want when it comes to the football match? Is it big and long bola or the duration of the match? So you can also bring in the comment area your opinion, whether they want it big or they want the distance. But to me, I would say that they want the two. Okay, but if you push them further, they will prefer the long journey because they can get attracted to the big one, and after they get close to the big, they will realize that the big is not strong, the big cannot go long. So definitely they will go for the what? They will go for the long journey, irrespective of how small it is. Okay, so all right, thank you once again for making time to watch this video all the way from the beginning to this time. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please kindly do that, and don't forget to click on to the notification bell icon. You can see, select all, so that anytime we come your way with videos like this, you will be the very first person to get notified. Like this video, share, and then leave your comment under the comment area. I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.